Hello, hello. Okay, just setting up a few last minute things like usual. Hello, Cold Hand. Nice to see you here. Let's see, do I have everything that I need? Hello, Marco. Hello, hello. I have my Pinterest here. My mirror board. Yeah. Okay. I wanna see cool shit. Well, let's hope today it is going to be productive as it was yesterday. Let's see how it goes today. Okay, now I just need some music for myself. Okay, nice. Okay, the stream on YouTube seems to be working fine as well. Nice. Okay, I should have everything. Every time it's like 1,000 tabs open just to manage the stream and see what's going on. Okay, today I already had some tea, so I don't have my coffee, but I have some water here with me. I am doing well, Cold Hand, thank you. What about you? Yeah, it's been a nice, like, chill day today. So it's started in the best way. Ah, you're tired. You had work today. Oh, well, I hope you can rest a bit now and recharge your batteries. Yeah, today I feel less tired than yesterday. But yeah, probably also because it's also not as sunny. Like before, I went for a walk, and it was sunny, but still, like, it's not super warm anymore. So that's probably why I feel like that I have more energies today. The heat always drains me. Okay, let's see. I'm thinking about what I would like to do today. I want to keep working on the Necromancers for sure. Maybe doing another portrait of another character. That will be nice, and having the same thing like when they just joined, let's say, the Necromancer ranks, and after a little while that they use the necromancy. And then I also have another file here with a few sketches that I did on my iPad, because I would like maybe a couple of scenes with like a few necromancers doing their stuff for the next video. So I put down a few ideas here. Maybe I can draw a couple more and then choose one or two that I like to just push them forward. So I think as a warm-up, it will be, I think, it would be better for me to do these like rough thumbnails, so then I can work on the portraits and maybe put down a few more ideas for for the clothes, even though I'm pretty happy with the ones that I did yesterday. Okay, I have a few other sketches here. Hello, Miggy. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, let's see. Okay. Oops. Let's put this one over here, maybe. You're going to make a comic? I'm actually putting down some thumbnails, some ideas for a couple of scenes, like more like illustrations for the Necromancers. So yeah, these are all like separate scenes, just to see what could be nice to have for the video, just to show the Necromancers like doing their things. Like, for example, here they're probably like doing some kind of ritual, and like this one, and like these two are like just them like roaming in the forest. And here I was imagining one of the Necromancers maybe like even preparing some potions or something like that, maybe even poison. So yeah, I just wanted to put down a few more very quick ideas, and these are very good for like a warm-up, because I've been writing a few things this morning, so I haven't drawn yet today, so just to warm myself up. In fact, I'm gonna open maybe my Pinterest board. Maybe I have something that could be nice. Yes, I'm making this for the video. Just just to have aside from like all the concepts and the portraits that I was working on yesterday, just to have a scene for the video. I think those are always very, very effective, and I like to make scenes like these with like multiple characters. My pet snake is being a menace today. Oh no! No! Oh, you have a pet snake. Oh, so cute. I love snakes. What are they doing? They're being a menace. I am very interested. He's trying to climb on stuff and then falls down. Oh no! Wow, but basically a cat. Oh. Oh. He's a little stupid. Oh no! Or a puppy, yes, exactly. Like my cat, sometimes she like climbs to somewhere like very high, because maybe like she's following I don't know, a fly, or like a spider or something, and then she like tries to come down, and she will like, oh no, how like how do I come down without like hurting myself? And sometimes I need to like pick her up. Oh, I'm imagining this, like this is a snake climbing everywhere. Oh. Okay, I found a couple. Gotta post more of him on my socials. He's so adorable. Yes, please do. I want to see him. His name is Monty. Monty the Python. Amazing. Amazing. Best name ever. Monty the Python. Oh. Wow. That's, yeah, best name, honestly. Credit to his previous owner. That's such a clever name. What's your cat's name? My cat's name is Yarnam, and it comes from the video game Bloodborne, because my partner chose her name because she's his first pet ever. So yeah, we were like, okay, you need to choose the cat and choose the name, absolutely. So yeah, he chose Yarnam. Yeah, I like the name. Of course, like as all cats, you end up like calling her by name only when she's doing something wrong, and the rest of the time you like make up names and nicknames, and you like call her in like any way possible apart from her name. I found a nice reference with like two characters just kind of just standing there, but I think it's really effective. I think like a simple image like this would be also very nice for the video. Lucky you guys can have a pet. Yeah, we are absolutely. I wanted a pet for so long, but before we used to rent, and no landlord was like happy to like people having any kind of animal. Living with my mom, she hates a furry animal. Yeah, I really like cat, but I can't have it. Yeah, I understand. I always loved cats, but my mom too, she doesn't really like cats. We always had dogs growing up, because we have my parents have a big garden, and the gods, the dogs were always outside. So it was very much like countryside dogs, not really pets. So I remember when I was little and I wanted to play with the dogs, but they are not really like that kind of pet. Like if you throw a ball, they just will look at it and then look at you like asking, why are you throwing stuff? And yeah, I always wanted a cat, and finally, when was it? It was like 4 years ago. We were finally able to get one because we had a landlord who like loved animals, and she was very happy for us to have a cat. So yeah, finally, because yeah, I've been missing having animals. They should have a snake. I got Monty because my ex said no to a cat. There you go. Oh, okay, so you don't like cats, you don't like dogs. How about this giant spider? Yes, that will be me. I like spiders. And snakes too. I mean, if I could, I'll probably like have so many different pets and animals. The conversation went absolutely like this. Oh, I can imagine. Dogs so cute. Husky is my dream dog. Oh, they are so fluffy and so cute. I really want to have cats again when we are in a better apartment. Yeah. Yeah, in fact, we now have so much space, and I'm really happy because she can go up and down the stairs, and she has like many different spots in which she can hang around and watch birds from the window. We also have like a tiny outdoor space, so sometimes we bring her out with a leash, and she's super scared of the outside world. Like the other day, I brought her outside, and it was windy, so there was wind, like nothing major, like no storms or anything, and she was so scared, like, oh my god, the leaves are moving, this is not normal, and she ran inside. And when she goes out, she's more interested in like eating grass than like all the birds, and the birds are just like hanging out and watching her because they understood that the cat is not interested in them. She just wants the grass. That's all. She's not very. She's a bit stupid. Oh, poor baby. Yes, the wind. Oh my god. My grammar is not working today. Oh, it's alright. No problem. I think like the part of my brain where the English language is, sometimes it just doesn't work. Like yeah, today it's just like a slower day. So yeah, I think we are in good company here, but you know, we can understand each other, so it's fine. Okay, let me see if I can put together some sort of image, maybe where they are kind of doing a ritual of some kind. One day we'll just communicate like cavemen. Can't wait. Can't wait. Like just and then we understand each other perfectly. Oh, amazing. Oh, the orange Shiba Inu. Yes, I have a friend from high school that I could see on his socials that he got one. It's so cute. It looks like, I don't know, they look like bread. Yeah, they are so soft. They like half cat, half dog. Yes, I heard about that. That they are a bit cats. Oh, they look so soft. Yeah, I don't know if I will ever have a dog, because I would really like to have a big garden for a dog. And right now, like with my lifestyle, I don't really want to have to go out and take them for a walk. So yeah, I prefer not to have a dog if I can't give them like the best life. They are supposed to be really aggressive. Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe they are super protective. I'm not sold on the concept of dogs, but every time I meet one, I love them. Yes, exactly. Like, I love seeing dogs around, and I would like to like pet all of them. But and as I said, I grew up with dogs, but they were more like countryside dogs. They were always outside, and it was nice to have them around. But I was a child, so I didn't have to take care of them or anything like that. So it was definitely easier. It was like all the good parts of having a dog. But right now, yeah, I don't think it's the right moment. And as I said, I would really love to have a big land or garden to have dogs. Also because I really like big dogs, so I definitely don't want them in like a small house or a small apartment. So that's why cats, because cats don't need a lot of space. Also, my partner usually doesn't like the type of dogs that I like, and the reverse, like I don't like the types of dog that he likes. So it will be a struggle to choose one. But yeah, cats, I think I kind of like all cats. Maybe not the ones that have the like their face is like squished and they don't have like a snout. I probably those are the only cats that I don't like. A Persian cat breed, I'm not a fan. They look angry. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's true. They look a little bit angry. We have one cat on our road who is like always on top of some rubbish bins in like a sidewalk, and I call him the mayor because I don't know, he has like he's quite like a big cat, and he has a face like he's very annoyed of your presence, and he's judging you, and he's always there checking the road, checking whoever walks by. So it feels like he's like the mayor or the like director of the road. So yeah, I always say hi to him in a very like polite manner. He's still like very not impressed. For cat I prefer Angora. Oh, I don't know that breed. Let me check that out. Ah. Oh, they are beautiful. Wow. One of the ancient natural breeds of cat. Oh, yes. Yeah, you are right, Miggy. These are amazing. Oh. They look very sassy too. Okay, now I'm getting very distracted by all these like cat pictures. Oh, they have like a very, very fluffy tail. Oh. Okay. First so majestic, yeah, and handsome. Yeah, they look very regal. My ex-roommate had a Siberian forest cat. Sadly, he does not care for them, so I had to call animal control, so maybe they do something. Well done on you for calling them, because that's what I was saying. Like I know that I won't be able to care for a dog in my current situation, so I don't get a dog. Because if I can't give them the best life, I won't have them. Ironically, my mom's care and phobia with fur. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, no, my mom is kind of the same. Like she sees like a little bit of fur inside the house, and she's like, "Oh my god, it's absolutely disgusting," and I have to clean everything, and she's a little bit of germophobic. So yeah, definitely like animals inside the house is like a weird concept for her. I'm still not sure about my decision, but it's for the cat. Yeah, I'm scared he will show up at my new place. Ugh. Yeah, no, I get the sentiment. Like, you really want to like do something for these poor animals. Well, I hope, yeah, he will not show up anytime soon. And I hope the cats will be alright. If he doesn't whoop his ass, well said. Yes, you go. Yes, I support you. Oh, but they are so cute. Oh yes, Mickey. Now that breed, I didn't know it, and oh, it's so regal. Like they are fit for a king or a queen, and it kind of like looks like they know it, like from the pictures of those cats. They know they look good. Yeah, so here I was imagining maybe like sort of scene, maybe there's like a sacred stone and they're trying to do some of their magic rituals in a scary forest, probably at night. It must be at night, yes, exactly. Especially for like the dramatic light that you can have like in a night scene. Yeah, nice. I think I'll keep doing like I'm working on a few more of these. Yeah, like orange cat breed, they so poise grace, but inside they so spoiled. Oh, they love to get touched. That's what I like about Angora breed. Ooh. Okay, so they love cuddles. Okay, nice. Nice. Let me see here if I can find maybe another image that could be of inspiration for a scene. Should have something saved on my board. Because we have them doing like magic and rituals. We'll have a couple of them just like, you know, showing themselves and standing there. What could we need now? Ooh, maybe I could have a scene, because yesterday we were mentioning of having the most powerful necromancers basically being like a very their bodies, it's like decayed like almost completely. So maybe I would need to do a concept of one of those too, like a full body concept. But maybe we have one of those and it's like all covered, and maybe there's like one almost skeletrical like leg that you can see, maybe like an arm. It's basically like a skeleton, and like around them there's like the other necromancers that are kind of like protecting him. Maybe they are like kind of closer to the POV. How you decide what weapon the Necromancer gonna use? So I think the Necromancers will probably mainly use magic as a weapon because they're very capable, and also they're not afraid of like hurting others with their magic. They also can control other people because of their like use of dark magic. But they will probably also have knives, like long knives, and some of them maybe will have some kind of I was thinking maybe something that it's not like a weapon per se, but it can become one. So like a walking stick, something like that, but more like elaborate. And it could be made of like metal, so it could be used as like a sort of a fortune mace. But mainly I will say probably they will use magic and knives. I don't know, I feel that that suits them really well. And the most powerful ones probably they don't even carry a weapon with them. They're very very powerful with magic, so they are probably going to use that to protect themselves and to attack. Oh, my voice. Nice knife is also used by a wizard in the game Black Desert. Oh, I don't know that game, but I feel like the knife it suits someone that mainly uses magic, because I don't know, I don't see them having like swords or like an axe or like a bow and arrow. I kind of see them like being very sneaky and maybe like having a knife and getting close to people in secrecy, and for all the other things they have magic. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I can see the Black Desert wizard. Maybe they have poisoned darts as well. Yeah, that's another idea. That's why I was thinking maybe like this woman here, it's preparing some poison, and yeah, totally. Maybe they have something like that, or even like throwing small knives that are like poisoned, and maybe they're also able to use magic to control the darts, so they're very very precise. Maybe like some of them will use a few like throwing darts like that. Also, there is a necromancer class in the game Blade and Soul called Warlock that uses Dark Entity and also uses a knife and paper charm. Oh, nice! Oh, nice! Yeah, the idea of a charm. Nice, nice. This maybe can help you for reference. Absolutely, it does. Yeah. Yes. It really does, because those are the ideas that I have for now. But as I always say, like in world building, you're always adding things. Maybe like some of the things that you thought before, they are not working anymore, so you can change them. It's all like a process, so nothing is set in stone, and sometimes you will have like a new and better ideas, so you want to add them to the project. I don't know why my voice is going. I love bouncing off ideas of my partner because he always has an exciting perspective. That's so good. Yeah, I think for me it's the same with my partner because he's also creative and he's also developing his own project. So it's always good to have like maybe like a brainstorming session of some sorts and just share ideas and see what the other thinks. No, I think I'm fine. Cold hand. Oh, I would love for you like just to appear with a tea. Oh, that would be so wholesome. I have my water here. I think because before I almost like choked on my lunch, so it's still like my throat is still a bit rough from the experience. So yeah, but I should be fine. Cheers. Ooh, just saw an image that could be really nice. Ooh, this one as well. I'll figure out fast travel, yes. Oh, that will be great. Okay, let me see. Just want these to be smaller. Maybe this one. We will move them to the side. Okay, so we can have like these two figures here, which are observing the other guy doing their rituals. So let's actually have them just turning their backs on us. Maybe we can have more than one. Yeah, definitely need to do like a nice concept to understand how these like very old necromancers look. Because I was thinking maybe at some point they could even like almost float, like no need to walk for them. Maybe they are not even able to anymore. So they will use like magic to just float around. Do they use a circle spell when using their magic or while they summon the undead? I don't think I will have them like using a circle, but they will probably more like using a sort of shrine with like, you know, maybe burning some objects or some ingredients more than like an actual circle. Oh, hello Arcade Light, welcome. So yeah, I don't think they will use the the drawn circle, because I really like that idea, but kind of want the magic to feel more like a bit more free and not so like tied to like symbols and carvings and things like that. So since it's like an energy that flows inside the earth and it's kind of everywhere, I imagine that they can they meditate a lot, that's for sure. And to do their rituals, I was imagining more them like doing something closer to like divination, where you like, you know, you burn herbs and other like maybe animal parts and things like that. I love me some whispering into an ominous bowl of liquid, yes, with like a strange and probably not very good for you fumes and vapors and yeah, strong smells that you don't recognize. I love that vibe, and having like visions because of the stuff that you're probably breathing and you shouldn't breathe. Also, do their magic have a drawback to the magic user when they perform their magic? So for the necromancers, is basically that they are consuming their body and becoming more and more frail. So even though they are maybe like they become very powerful with their magic, their bodies basically can't. They can't take it anymore at some point, so they have to be really, really careful, because I imagine them being probably not even like subject to diseases, because probably even like viruses and bacteria don't want to get near to that body, but more like they are very, very frail. So if someone attacks them like physically and they, for whatever reason, they are not able to defend themselves with magic, they're gonna get destroyed, absolutely. So yeah, for now I was imagining something like that. And for the druids and the other people that use magic, it's basically they will feel more and more tired, so they will need to rest at some point. And if they go on like past their threshold and they do more than they are able to, there's consequences. You can even die if you go too much. Like if you use too much magic, or you could maybe even be unconscious for a few days while your body rests. So you need to be really careful and use the right quantity that your body is able to, and you don't have to exaggerate. So probably like the necromancers, they will probably like one of the things they're trying to achieve is not having like these limits. They want to use magic, like they want to be super powerful and not having to worry about feeling tired or anything like that. So yeah, their final, like one of their final goals is probably to become immortal and extremely powerful, and with like able to store immense amounts of power to use. I'm gonna try to take a nap as well. I'll be just lurking. Well, yes, absolutely, Cold Hand. You have a lovely nap, and yeah, feel free to lurk. No worries at all. I love the magic concept. They are powerful, but they're also fragile. Yeah, I really like when you have those like magic systems where there's a drawback, like that's something that you need to pay for using magic and being like this powerful. So you have to be careful, and it's always like a thing more interesting rather than other maybe like IPs or like books or other magic systems where you're just powerful and there's like no drawback, and you just can go on and on and on and on. I feel like this image over here will really work well in like either like a wider format or a vertical one, so you can have like that monolith really big in the front. I think that will work better. I'm just like keeping the landscape format just for the video, but I'm just thinking that it would be a nice illustration to have like on a portrait format. How's dual wielding chats been? So far so good, because on I have OBS in front of me, which merges the two chats, so I can read both YouTube and Twitch at the same time. So that's really helpful, and to respond, I have difficulty responding to the YouTube chat if I had to like write something down, because on YouTube it doesn't like the pop-up of the chat where I can write, it never works. But I could like open a new tab with going on to my live stream and responding from there, but usually yes, I can answer by talking, so that's hasn't been an issue so far. So yeah, YouTube issues. Yeah, every time there's the damn monkey that tells me like something went wrong, and then there's the monkey with the hammer in his hand. I mean, it's very cute, but like, please work. But yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just if I the monkey's so infuriating. Yes. Oh, it's just if I want to like share a link or something, it's I need to like, you know, do a few steps more, but it's not too bad. And yeah, at least for reading it, it's super convenient. Like having everything on OBS. I have the multi-chat window quite big, so I can easily read everything. And it tells me which ones are coming from YouTube and which ones from Twitch. So it's yeah, it's going really well. And the thing of having the live streams already saved automatically on YouTube as soon as they end, that's such a like a time saver. It's so good. Yeah, I love the multi chat. And the actual like plugin for doing multi-streamings has been working really well. I had trouble months ago trying to make it work, but one day I did like a clean, like an uninstall and clean install, and it worked. So I haven't like touched anything, and I just left it like it was. So yeah, it keeps working well. So I'm really happy about that. I want to try something. And okay, let's make a new layer. You also need to design properly how the necromancy magic looks like. But for the longest time, I had the idea of their magic being black and white, while like all the other types have a color. And I like the design idea of their like magic effect being very 2D with like a stark edges and clear definition between the black and the white. So let's try some of that here. But yeah, as I said, I still need to properly design it. So this is just a try, just to see. Okay. Let me see. Trying to decide which ones I would like to work on first for the video. I think this one over here will be great because it's very simple, but I think it will be really effective, and also it's like an image that I can use for different things, and it's just showing two of the necromancers. Definitely, like these two are great. They are more like complex scenes to do, and this one I think I like, and I feel that will be really nice to have on the video. But yeah, I think I will start with these two guys here. So I'll just copy this one. Okay. And I want to pop into the reference board the concepts of the clothes that I did yesterday, so I have a nice reference for their costumes. Yum, 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 yum. Okay. These sketches look so good. Actually, the vibe is already on point. Oh, thank you, Arcade. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm quite happy as well of how the clothes here turned out. I wanted something something simple for them, but still effective, because I wanted the contrast between them and the organized church of the let's call them the humans of the cities, because they will be, you know, very like decorated and very like all like over the top. So for these guys, I wanted something a bit more simple. Even the druids will like have more colors, different textiles. They will have also like some parts of their clothes will be even embroidered. They have a lot of like decorations hanging from maybe their belt or wherever. So it's a lot, and yeah, I really wanted a contrast with these guys, with just like big robes, dark colors, and just this like kind of like scarf decorated for the higher ranks. Ah, cheers, thank you. Okay, yeah. I think the head was a little bit too small. Let's see, and this guy. Maybe we can have this person over here being like a new necromancer, so they are still looking quite human. While the other guy here, probably it would be nice to have them be like forward into the decay phase. Too close. Come on. Okay. Love this concept. Thank you, Miki. Thank you so much. Yeah, I like where this is going so far. And yeah, I can already imagine these two on the video. Probably appearing and with just like a small zoom. Yeah. Do you gonna make the face pale or decay? Yes, so I had the idea of basically having the character on the left being more like this guy over here. So like they are at the beginning of the transformation, let's say, that the necromancers go through, and the other one on the right being not quite as like decayed and destroyed like this one, but sort of in between. Like you can see the difference between the two. Got to go, but have fun rest of the stream. Yesterday's drawings are sick as hell. Oh, thank you so much, Arcade. You have a good rest of your day, and I hope to see you around at the next one. Thank you for stopping by the way. Cheers. Thank you, thank you. Just gonna flip the image just to have a different point of view. something like this could work really well. I'm still debating what he is doing with his hand, because he could be maybe like preparing a spell. Like they look like they're watching as someone that could be a menace or like a threat to them, and maybe the younger necromancer, it's like more like a physically kind of like preparing, while the other is more like composed and they are quickly preparing a spell, and just like moving the flow of magic to their hands. It could be an idea. His palm look a bit longer. Oh yes, yeah, he definitely has like a too big of a hand. Definitely. In fact, I was about to say that for like a pose like that, also I want the hands to be very very thin and like kind of like a skeleton. I will probably take a picture of my hands, because then I can see like the pose, and yeah, you can pretty much see the bones really well on my hands. So probably I will take a picture in the same like pose, so I have a very good reference. But yeah, definitely like usually the hands are like the palm at least is as big as your face. Usually it's just a rule of thumb. Like these things are always, yeah, they're always a bit like not to follow too closely. But yeah, probably like a smaller hand. Yeah, definitely. No, thank you, Miggy. Thank you for noticing that. I was actually like, when I stop sketching, I always like lean back a little bit to see the image, and yeah, I was noticing that the hand was too big. That's why I thought I definitely need to take a reference picture for this one. It could help also, like I already have an idea. I will probably take a blanket and put it over me like it's one of their robes. Take a couple of pictures in the same pose, so then I have a really nice reference for the folds of the clothes as well. Yeah. Probably that's the way to go. And yeah, the other character, we don't see their hands, so we are saved. Yeah, it's but it's I really like the image, the composition, and having like these two characters together in the same scene. And probably the background will be very simple because I don't want to take away from them. So yeah, maybe like I can paint some like kind of like forest and have it very blurred. Like in this reference over here with this child. I think that's enough for an image, because the main focus here is the character, so the background, it's fine for it to be very blurred. I also have the same problem. Mostly when I draw hands tend to be bigger than the proportion, and the feet tend to get smaller. I guess not just me, exactly the same for me. I think because when I draw hands, I tend to get really focused on like drawing the hand, and I don't see like the rest, because they're very hard. So they're not easy. So you're like kind of like concentrated a lot on that tiny detail. The good thing of digital art, you can just select the hand like I did, and just like make it smaller if it needs to be. But yeah, it's so difficult to nail it at like the first try, and the feet always smaller. Yes, yeah, it's exactly the same. It's so good to hear that there's other people with the same issues. Yeah, I don't know why the feet is always like they're always too small. Yeah, I'm curious to know like if for other people maybe it's the opposite, or like what other issues they may have with like hands and feet. I mean that they are complicated, even on like from an anatomy point of view, like actual medical anatomy. They're really complicated. There's a lot of parts, and they're like very delicate. And if there's just one little something that's not working correctly, you will have like pain, or you won't be able to walk properly or use your hands. So yeah, I get why they're very difficult to draw, because they're really complicated systems. At first, drawing hand feels so complicated, but after we master it, the new problem arises for the proportion. Yes, yeah, exactly. Like as soon as you like start understanding how, like more or less how to draw it, then you have problems with like the proportions. And yeah, maybe you could like, even after mastering proportions too, maybe someone will have problems with coloring hands, because there's a lot going on, or even like doing the shading. It's a lot of like twists and turns. So I think there's always something new that you have to like master or learn. For coloring, I say yes, that's why I chose the watercolor brush style. Yeah, because it's so forgiving when we make mistakes. Yeah, I tend to like do the very basic flat colors, but then when it's the time to like add and paint on top to add some variety, it's always complicated. Not gonna lie. So sometimes I will leave it at like a flat color stage, and maybe have the line art give all the information that maybe like the color is not And it's still a clear image, I think, and it's still valid. But like coloring in general is still like something that I like doing, but not as much as line art, definitely. Because there's so many things that you have to consider. Luckily I draw for comic, not draw for illustration, so I tend to ignore the perfection and just scrolling for the story. Yes, yeah, definitely on a comic, like the story is the main part. Absolutely. Even like in concept art, it's like as long as it's readable, the image, you literally can have like a scribble, and if I can understand what's going on in the scene, that's good, because sometimes you see the like images that are kind of like presented as concept art, especially for video games, in like the art books. But yeah, those are not concepts, those are like actual illustrations that the artist actually spent like 3 weeks on one image. That's an illustration, that's not concept. So I am always like really happy when I see some video game art books that have like actual concept art, because it's rough, and you need to do a ton of concepts in a short amount of time, so you won't be able to like render them all. That's why like photo bashing it's used, because it makes things quicker, just to put down as many ideas as possible. Some of the, I think the best books that show concept art for VFX are the one book that they did, the massive book for Game of Thrones. And like some of the concepts even have like they are made with photo bash, and they are super pixelated, and they're not like nice images, but those are concepts, and it was really refreshing to see that in an art book instead of the super finished pieces. Can I ask for video request? What do you mean, like a YouTube video? But yeah, absolutely, you can ask right away. Yeah, like a YouTube video. Yeah, sure. Let me know if you have some ideas for a video I could make, please. Because I'm new to the world of concept art, I mean, what kind of a job is that, and what you usually do? Oh yes, I feel that that would be really nice to talk about, because definitely like there's some confusion, and like making a video just to to help people clarify some things about concept art. That's a great idea, actually. basically what job can we do, and we get to become a concept artist. Tips and trick, yes, yeah, definitely. Yeah, that would be a great topic, especially like showing with the examples what exactly concept art is, because I went to school to like for a couple of years right after high school for like concept art, and even like the teachers didn't know what it was because they never worked in the industry. So like having like videos like made from people that actually work as a concept artist, that's really valuable, I think. You're expert in that, and many people only talk about how to draw this and that. Yes, I agree. Which is great, but it doesn't give you the information, especially like as I said, like what is concept art, and when it stops being a concept and it becomes like an illustration. And I think that will be really interesting. Yes, absolutely. Because I was already thinking for the YouTube channel to have the videos about the world building and my project, but also I wanted to make a few different videos, all in the topic of concept art, drawing, and drawing for my project. So yeah, definitely, I was already thinking of doing a few different videos, and that's a great idea. I will take a note of that, Miggy. And yeah, it will be great because if maybe like even other concept artists watch the video, they can leave their tips as well. But yeah, and yeah, I'll take a note of that. I like this idea. I think it will be really useful. Sorry if I'm suggesting that make you have hard time to make it. Oh no, absolutely. Actually, I really appreciate this suggestion, because that's the like the best way, to know what will be useful to put out on YouTube and on my socials. Like I had like also on TikTok sometimes people asking me about my process, and asking me about concept art as well. So that's why I was already thinking about doing a few like more like talk videos, maybe like showing actually like the process with like an idea, and showing like the concepts and all like the process, while I can speak about what exactly is concept art. So yeah, absolutely, I appreciate the suggestion, because I want to make more videos. I would really like to be able to make maybe like one every couple of weeks. I don't think I will be able to do more than that, because they take time, and since I have to produce a lot of the art that I show in the video. But that's why I was thinking to having the world building video, which like they take the quite a long time to make, and from like between one of those and the other, having other videos while I'm talking and giving tips. Yeah, I really like that. Also, I have like a ton of art books, so I could even like film them from the top, while I show a few like good examples of concept art and things like that. And I think That's great. Because out there's not many people explaining in detail about what concept art is, yeah, or concept artists do. Mostly they just explain the surface. Yeah, absolutely. And they sometimes they leave it like very vague, like they just say, "Oh, you design stuff, and you need to know like the fundamentals." And yeah, they don't go in depth. Like some of them probably do. It's just that I probably don't know them. Or they maybe like online they share other things instead of like talking about that. Or maybe I think I saw a couple of videos of a concept artist showing their their daily work in the office, and they work in a video game company. And yeah, it was good, but I think it was also a little bit how do you say it? Like it was cleaned up. So it wasn't like a 101 what your day will be. It was probably like a showing just the best parts, let's say. And yeah, also like every experience is different, but as I said, I tend to see a lot of confusion about what exactly concept art is, and also how different it is in different industries. Because in VFX, concept art will like solve some problems, in games others, and then you have concept art also like in tech and other like creative industries, like entertainment in the sense of like theme parks or like other things like that. And they all need like a different kind of approaches. So yeah, definitely a video about that would be super useful. Gonna look for a design of belts. Something simple. They don't need to be complicated. If I'm not mistaken, like the second or the third time one of your viewers asked about your job, and from what I hear, it sounds like it's a great job to do. Yes, yeah, I've been asked a few times. That's true, and yeah, people are curious, and yeah, it sounds it's a great job. I really love it. I really like the fact that I discovered that this kind of job existed, because I remember the moment where I discovered by looking at some art of a video game that I really liked, and until that point I didn't like I didn't realize that yeah, there's people who draw all this stuff that you see in video games, and that's a job. And at the time I didn't even know that you could draw with a computer, so it was like a full-on like mind blown moment for me, like, oh no, too much information, what is this thing? And I've always been like someone who like was crafting and creating stuff and writing and drawing, so like concept art almost like has a little bit of everything, because it's design, so you create stuff. Oops. So yeah, I'm really happy that I found it, and it took me many years to find the first job. It's not easy, and there's not many job positions, and there's a lot of people fighting for the same like few handful of roles, so it's always a bit difficult. Mostly I know job in art industry is background design, character design, illustrator, comic, but concept art, I heard it before, but everyone not really explained what your role in art industry and how important what you do, and how concept art can become real art, used to game cartoon video until become finished piece. Yeah, it's really important, and actually it's everywhere, and when you like understand exactly how it is, you like you start seeing it everywhere, because it is everywhere. Like before, like even like when you try to do like a comic, you usually don't start right away doing the final pages. You will need to establish how the characters look like, how the backgrounds. So a lot of artists will do a ton of concept art to just see like, okay, this character looks like that, they are dressed like that, the environment in which the story unfolds is like this and that's all concept art, because you're actually like designing the visual part of the comic, and then the actual comic in the end, that's of course comic art, and it's basically a form of illustration. But yeah, all the part that comes before, it's a lot of concept art. And maybe there's a few like comic artists that they don't need to do any concepts, and they already like know, and they have like a clear idea of what they want. But usually the case is that you will do some concepts. Since that day you explain, make me wondering, it look a fun job to do beside comic artist. Yeah, it's really fun. As I said, it's probably like, it's in the art industry, I think it's one of the hardest, if not the hardest, absolutely, job to do, because it's as I said, it's not because like you need to be amazing and you need to be like super talented. None of that. It's mostly because there's very few roles, and there's a lot of people. So there's a high competition. Right now, in this moment, the VFX and gaming industry, which are the ones that like mostly employ concept artists, they're not doing great. So yeah, there's not many jobs around, and it's quite difficult. But like a little bit of like knowledge about concept art, it's useful for whatever you do in the art industry. Like even an animator needs to know a little bit about it, and if you work on like maybe a smaller studio, a lot of animators will be doing some concept art as well, drawing some characters and designing some things. So yeah, it's a very interesting, and as soon as you kind of like understand what exactly it is and how it can be used, you really start seeing it everywhere. Like for example, even in advertisement, they don't like, especially if it's something where maybe they are presenting like a technology product, they don't go like straight onto I don't know, hiring actors and doing all the scenes with the actors. There's some concept art involved, because they need to do some storyboards, and they need to concept the whole ad before starting to actually maybe hiring actors or hiring 3D modelers, because a lot of the ads don't have the actual object. They are renders of 3D models. And you will need some concepts, some storyboards for that. So like a lot of ads for objects that are very reflective. Sometimes like for some shots it will all be 3D, like I don't know, like a olive oil bottle or whatever. So yeah, you will need some concepts to decide like, okay, now the bottle flips over, the bottle moves that way, and that's all done by basically like sketching some storyboard, like the bottle on like a surface, and then the bottle starts to spin, and then it's the the oil around, and you can see the brand really well. So that's also like some kind of concept art and slash storyboard. Yeah, definitely that's a lot. It's a very like broad topic, so definitely that's a good idea for a video. Okay, I will leave this hand alone for now, because I want to take a few pictures of my hand in that pose. Thank you so much for considering making it a topic. I actually thank you, Miggy, for the idea, and I hope it can help your channel also grow up. Thank you so much. And yeah, as I said, thank you for the idea and for the suggestion, because as you said, like there's been a couple of people asking me and they wanted to know more, and you're absolutely right. There's no many videos going more in depth about what exactly is concept art and what a concept artist does. So yeah, definitely that's a great topic for a video. I think it could be really useful for many people, like the ones that maybe they would like to do that job, or even just the people that are curious. Because before I ask, I checked all your videos and not find anything about your jobs. Yes, I started with the live streams, and then I wanted to start making videos in like a very, let's say, gentle way. So starting with the world building videos, because it wasn't really easy for me even like to think about doing a voiceover, and little by little seeing if I really liked the thing of making videos, and I really like it. So I want to make more and be a little bit more present on camera, at least on the videos. So yes, definitely I wanted to make a video where I talk about my job, and also like to present myself and say, hello, this is me, this is what I do, this is what I worked on. I think it will be really great. Actually, my channel, it's slowly but surely reaching the 500 subscribers. So that will be a great video for when I reach 500. Actually, just like yeah, a video saying hello, this is me, this is what I did, and then like doing a proper video talking about concept art. I think yeah, I think that would be great. I was just looking at this scene, and it kind of looks like someone is asking for her, and he's like, yeah, she's just right here, at my right. Her? And she's like, ah, oh, who asks? That's so stupid. Oh, my music stopped. Okay, now I can hear it. It looked like he involved in trouble, but his friends don't want to involve. Exactly, like someone is I don't know. Hey, you stop there! Like who? Her? Like, oh yeah, she's the one who did it. I'm not. Look at me, like the face of like innocence. It's clearly her. She's like, what the? Oh man, he tricked me. No, don't worry, Miggy. Don't worry. Yes, I wanted to have them like all bald because of the, you know, the decaying. Maybe like someone that just turned will have some hair that's like slowly falling. But I also like the fact that you, like at this stage, like this person over here, you can't really tell if it's like a woman, a man. Like you can't tell. So I kind of like that. And also like with the robes, you really can't tell their gender, and I find that like really interesting. They all look like at some point they will all look like very menacing, like corpses walking around. So yeah, like I'm probably like the only one that knows if one it's like it's a man or a woman, and yeah, I like that. Yeah, I think I had like some older concepts. Um, yeah, like this one. So I had like this early concept, and maybe we can have like this person, like this girl, just started to turn, and so she still has her hair. Maybe it went like all white, and it will like start to fall off. So yeah, absolutely. But yeah, I don't know. I want them to be all bold, and like from afar you can't really tell who's who. Okay, so the drawing is not done. As I said, I want to take a few pictures just to have a good reference for the hand, but I feel her jaw look a bit sharp for me, so I see her look more masculine. That's why I assume she's a male. Yes, yeah, absolutely. I kind of like the jaw like that. Also, of course, they will be very, very like dried up, so you will see the jaw a little bit more. But I kind of, yeah, she has a jaw very similar to mine actually, because I have it very pronounced. And yeah, I think I will work maybe just a little bit more on this guy, and then I kind of want to have some fun by adding some colors here and there. Nothing too crazy. Hello, before the internet. Skulls aren't always so nicely rounded. Yeah, skulls are probably not. Well, this guy is not yet. Not yet a skull. She still has some skin. But yeah, exactly, like the skulls are not like it's usually like the fat on your like face that gives you like a more round appearance, or maybe like, you know, the skin. But yeah, usually like if your skin is very like close to the skull, you will have like very sharp features, because you will start to see the jaw, and you start to see the cheekbones. It's yeah, so these guys are, you know, at least like this one on the left is starting to turn, so they're probably like starting to lose a little bit of that like healthy healthy fat on their like bodies. Cheers before the internet. Cheers, happy you like it. Gotta go. Thank you for your answer and insight, and I really love it. See you next time. Thank you, Miggy. Thank you for stopping by and keeping me company today. I'll see you next week if you're around. Yeah, no problem for the answers. I'm always happy to help. I'll see you on Tuesday if you're around. Cheers again. Yeah, okay. Time to have some fun with colors. I'm going to bring my trusty reference for the skin tones. Why are they decaying is the effect of magic. Yes, exactly. That's the reason. Like these guys are using the magic in a way that's very like unnatural and against the balance of nature itself. So the effect that it has on their bodies is that they are decaying, and they do it slowly, but it can be faster the more they use their necromancy magic. And they're kind of like in between death and life. So they are very, very powerful, but of course the price to pay to be that powerful is that you slowly lose your body. And of course, if you see like someone looking like this around, yeah, I will call the authorities. So they usually like are on the hiding and try to avoid people. Oh, hello Faye Helmet. Why is necromancy always evil? I know why. Other ways to make it more evil, and how can you make better designs for a necromancer that isn't just Voldemort? Wanna start talking about it? Let's go. Yeah, I feel like it's always kind of evil, but I think yesterday came out the idea of using necromancy to raising like skeletons and make them work in like factories. So like people can just enjoy themselves and just have the skeletons doing the heavy works that we don't want to do. So that was like a sort of like a good use of necromancy. But yeah, I like the vibe of like the necromancers decaying and becoming like really, really awful, and basically like not even like cadavers, because I was designing one yesterday. Like these guys just like beyond. Like what is this thing? It's just it kind of looks like a ghoul from Fallout, but even worse. So that's the vibe that we are going for. Because Voldemort, I think it's more like is like, okay, he doesn't have a nose, but he's like just a bald guy, but very, very clean with his like black robe. But he has like a great skin, a little bit like, you know, see-through, but it looks like a great skin to me. But yeah, these guys are. I wanted to play as well with some strange colors for their skin. Because I mean, they are destroyed by magic, so why not play with some peculiar colors? Okay, I won't be coloring all the figure because I still need to finish the line art, but I wanted to at least play a little bit with some shades. See, for me, I know with stuff like zombies and necromancy are always evil in stories, because in real life the word zombie is derived from a Congolese word for soul, and in the country of Haiti, people will tell stories of how slaves who died will be reanimated to continue working. The whole idea of necromancy in stories originally is that you can't even escape slavery in death, and that's why it was so terrifying. That's super interesting, Faye. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, that's absolutely terrifying. Like even like when you're supposed to like finally be free, you're not, like you're brought back. Yeah, that's kind of like the vibe here as well. Like the Druids, since they believe in the reincarnation, they protect the cycle, the natural cycle of reincarnation, and it's considered absolutely like pure evil to tamper with it, and no matter your reasons. Like some of the necromancers will probably have become necromancers because they try to bring back someone, like a loved one that passed away. Others they did it with the intent of like actually master this magic and be able to also control like living people, not only dead. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's terrifying. My voice today. It's already giving up. Well, I have half an hour left, so I hope my voice will stay with me for like half an hour. Not ideal to have like no voice while you're trying to live stream. It's probably also because of my allergies. Do they use anything on their skin to protect it for longer, like they're slowly embalming themselves to last longer? I haven't thought about that. Yeah, I haven't thought about that. Since like the decaying is kind of like coming from the inside because the magic is inside them, I don't see them maybe like doing something like that. I'm thinking maybe they could be like trying to find some sort of a solution to at least like make the process slower. It's already like it's not as quick as like leaving a corpse outside, and it's not as quick as that decaying and that like decompose time, but it's something that probably takes a few years, and I think they are probably trying ways to retain their physical strength while still being able to keep using necromancy and keep being extremely powerful. So I can imagine them working on something like maybe something like a ritual or something they could ingest, maybe, since it's coming from the inside, like a medicine, something like that. I like the lighter bone color just beneath their thin skin. Thank you so much. Yeah, I think that that really like brings up the scary scary vibe, and the fact that yeah, their skin is just like thin as paper at this point. Probably like this guy won't have a lot of the red color. Not much blood left, but still a little bit here and there, just to add variety. You will probably have some of these like dark brown. Almost black. Like the monks who eat nuts to preserve themselves from the inside. That's interesting. Yeah, maybe they could have like a, you know, something they prepare and they ingest. It could be something like even like a potion or something they eat. Toxic nuts, of course. Yes. Yeah, I had the feeling that it was like spicy nuts, let's say. It also ties into how we respect the dead in the real world, because you wouldn't collect people's skulls in real life because the remains of a loved one will belong to their family, so it wouldn't be very ethical to reanimate a bunch of skeletons to work factory jobs. Yes, exactly. It would be amazing, but not very ethical. Yeah. I mean, I don't mind if... Okay, I won't... I won't finish the phrase. But yeah, I wouldn't mind it. Like, oh look, Grandpa. Grandpa Skelly. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh about it, but yeah. Dark humor. But yeah, absolutely, yeah, it's not a great idea to go around and collect like people bones. Unless it's for research. Are they trying to become a lich? Sort of. Like they kind of like become some sort of a lich, but without the all the things about the lich, which basically makes them kind of like immortal if you don't have the how's it called, the phylactery, and if you don't destroy that, they keep like coming back. They become like on a like a physical point of view, they sort of become like a lich. So at some point there will be basically almost all like a skeleton, and with just like the robes hanging, but still very powerful. And I still don't know what it happens when the energy like consumes them, like the magic consumes them completely. I still don't know. I still have to write that. But their goal is to become like immortal, but still like being very powerful and keeping their like body healthy, so keeping their strength and being able to defend themselves, not only with magic but also like with maybe like some physical means, and yeah, basically like living forever and being the most powerful. So I see them like yes, they are necromancers, but I kind of like see them as mages who want to like found like a magocracy, like a city full of mages and everyone uses magic. So not even then, people need to have pre-written consent to have their body collected for science. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, let's add some of these nasty looking veins and things. Granted, some people get this done to them regardless of written stuff, but that should be considered a crime when it does happen. Oh, okay, yeah, I got it now. Yeah, in fact, like these necromancers were like people that were part of the tribe of druids, and probably like some. I don't think. Well, I don't think I feel like the majority of the druids will never like double into necromancy, but maybe we could have like one of the necromancers that's really strong, and they were an actual druid before. But yeah, mainly it's like other people who use magic, and for one reason or the other, they started using necromancy. And for the druids, it's like it's one of the most like severe crimes that you can commit. So the penalty will be death, and they will sacrifice you to their gods. And the necromancers that I am drawing, they are not like a very big group, because these are the people that actually managed to escape and to avoid being executed. But many others have been sacrificed. So it's yeah, it's not a big group. I will say probably at this time there are probably maybe like around 30 or 40 of them in the continent. A lot of them are also like solitary, but they are starting like to form like groups to not only like help each other and protect each other, but of course they will be stronger in groups. And yeah, for other reasons that I am still writing about, and they have to do with the actual like story and some elements that I haven't talked about yet. Just because I still need to elaborate a little bit more on those elements. But yeah, I will soon talk to you about those. So yeah, these guys need to like hide from the tribes. They hide from the humans, because as I said, probably like if someone sees one of these these guys on their like yard like, or like in front of their house, like they will freak out and call the guards. And another thing is that they are currently helping the doctors of the church of the humans, like the organized church, because they are doing experiments and they needed bodies, especially bodies of other magic users. And I mean, if you need that, you call the experts. So yeah, they struck like they had an alliance with the necromancers, and so there's like some people that know about the necromancers in the city, and they protect them. But yeah, I will probably I'll probably share more in the video about these guys. And after that, I don't know if it will be the video right after, but I need to do another video that it's very tied to what the final goal of the Necromancer is, and it has to do with like the general story that I'm writing, because one thing is like, you know, the world building, and another is like the actual story and what's going on. But yeah, all will be shared. I love that with the shadows now. He looks like like he has like an underbite. So cute. He probably like started to lose his some of his teeth. Let me see if I can, because it reminded me of this one. I mean, come on, it's the same. There's no difference between these two. Let's leave it there. Reference. Fuel for nightmares, both of these images. My magic system is strictly a transmutation for living or dead things, as creation and destruction are meant for immortal or eternal beings who have been severed from the mortal world. That's really interesting. Nice, I love transmutation. Do you make like videos or share anything about your world building like anywhere before the internet? I only ask because I'm always very curious to like follow fellow world builders. Not yet, I only just started, but I can always share more. Nice, nice. I think that's a really nice moment to find yourself in when you're just starting with your project and putting down the foundations. Then you start building and building more and more. It's really exciting. I really love when like projects, the start of projects. I really love that phase. Even like when I'm drawing, I'm usually like more happy to do the first sketches and the rough ideas, and then when it comes to like actually rendering, I'm always like, ugh, no. I love the beginning stages. I liked what you were working on. Immediately subscribed. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I'm happy that you like my stuff. Yeah, I'm having fun actually sharing, because I've been working on this project for a few years, but I've been sharing only on my previous Instagram account, which now I just use for like personal stuff and talk with friends. But yeah, I am really happy that I started making videos and sharing a little bit more, and the live streams as well. I'm having fun, so I think that's positive, because it pushes me to share even more. And also, especially the live streams are for me like a few hours locked in my calendar to work on my project, and that's been really, really good for me, because sometimes you're tired, or maybe like you're already like working full time, and I don't know, thinking of even like on the evening, just putting yourself there in front of the PC and work more on your project, and maybe you're tired and you just want to play some video games and then go to sleep. But yeah, with the live streams, at least I can lock my calendar and dedicate myself just to this. Midlife crisis got me drawing again, and I'm finally getting used to drawing on a tablet and learning to use Krita. Nice. Yeah, I'm happy that you found like drawing again, and that you're getting back into it. I think it's a really lovely thing. Okay. I think I'm gonna change this green. Make it maybe a little bit darker, like this. want to add a couple of very like quick details to the scarf. And okay, still have 10 minutes. I just remember that I almost had like no lunch, so that's why my stomach is rumbling so much. I hope you can't hear it because whoa. Oh, it sounds like I haven't eaten in days. Does necromancy in your system also include healing spells? My healing spell leave the user permanently scarred. Oh, that's really nice. I love that idea. I have healing magic, and it's more like in the realm of the druids, so more like a good magic. But yeah, definitely like I can see the two being like very tied together, like the principles and the how the magic interacts with the body. It probably will be very very similar, like between the healing and the necromancy. So probably there's like a tie there, and I can imagine like some healers become necromancers because maybe they tried to save someone and they couldn't, and they get desperate and try to raise them from the dead. Okay, yeah, this is very, very quick and not precise at all, but it was just to indicate that the scarf here is like all embroidered. And I didn't do like all the rest of the body because I will need to go back to the line art and clean a little bit. I need to do the hand, but it's looking good, I think. Really like this one. So this was one of the scenes, and the other ones that I have here, yeah, I really like these one where they are like doing some sort of ritual around this stone, and I also like this like figure just walking really fast in the forest, and kind of imagine the POV being like someone spotting them very quickly. So yeah, definitely a few choices to be made, but I feel like this one works really well for the video. As soon as I finish the rest. Okay, let me save and go back to this one really quickly and save this one as well. Monolithic stone worshippers, exactly. Yeah. Yeah, I can like imagine even like the stone maybe was some sort of like a tombstone that was placed there, and maybe like they are trying to raise some very like powerful person, maybe like a druid from the past that was actually very open about necromancy. Someone to like, you know, aid them and be part of their ranks. So yeah, I can already imagine maybe like the stone being also like of a maybe like a strange material. Maybe it's a little bit shiny, and like all the forest around. This is a more like a complicated scene, so I will probably build like a very quick 3D mock-up just to have the proportions of the people correct. And yeah, I think that will work. Even just like a grayscale, I think that will work really well for the next video. Okay, let's leave this one there, so I know I have to finish it. Probably I will work on this one offline just to finish up the rest of the line art. And next stream, which will be on Tuesday, I will probably keep working on the Necromancers and work on some of the other scenes. I will also need maybe another like a character concept, because I want to show what they look like when they are like about to actually like completely consume themselves. So yeah, that will be really creepy and fun. Thanks for answering my questions. I don't get to discuss things with artists much. Thank you for your questions and for keeping me company before the internet. I'm really happy to help, because one of the reasons why I started doing streaming is because I wanted to know more artists and you know, talk about the things that we like drawing, world building, cool things, design, whatever. So yeah, really happy that you find like yourself at ease here, and yeah, as I said, happy to answer any questions. Okay, I think I'm gonna end the stream here, and I'm gonna eat something because my stomach is trying to eat me. So yeah, definitely need to cook something. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope to see you next week. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays on the 3 p.m. UK time, so during the afternoon. So if you're around, just feel free to pop in and say hello. And yeah, hope you will have a nice Friday and a nice weekend as well. Thank you guys again. I'll see you in the next one. Cheers. Goodbye.